Hi ladies. A few days ago I asked on my blog if anyone had any questions for me. Well, I did get like 10, so I'm going to answer them. These are my answers. Okay, from Vicky Hooks, she writes or asks, I would be curious because you do so many different things like knitting, crocheting, playing with clay, designing. What is your go-to craft? My go-to craft is crochet. I've done that for almost 32 years, and that's my most favorite out of all of them. And, well, Vicki also asked, the one that soothes me and makes me feel better and why. I don't know. There's just something calming about the, in and out, yarn overs, and then you end up with something really pretty at the end. And if you're making a granny square, basic granny square, that's a simple and just automatic do that. You really don't have to do any thinking or anything. Erica Schindler asks, about how many hours do you think you work on your crafts and videos in a week? Well, the videos, that only takes maybe about half an hour, because I'll go ahead and videotape it, and I'll upload it to Picasa, and then from Picasa it's uploaded to YouTube. Half an hour at the most. My crocheting, my children are grown, so basically my time is my time in the evenings, and I'll sit on the couch and watch TV and mess with my computer and crochet maybe 2 or 3 hours a night. So I guess that works out to be 10 to 15 hours a week. The week, well, actually no, that's only 5 days, so 14 to 21 hours a week. That's a lot of crocheting. Excuse me. Let's see, my next question is from Melanie, and she would like to know if I enjoy reading, and if so, what kind of books. I like to read mysteries and books that have to do with needlecrafts. I like Debbie Macomber, the Blossom Street books, the series, and Betty Hechtman. This one's called Hooked on Murder, but I have a few of these, not too many, just a few. And also, Melanie asked what was the last book I read. That was, I think it was called Heat Wave by Richard Castle. The TV show called Castle. Well, he's supposedly a book writer, but, it was okay. And then Melanie also asked if I like chocolate and or candy, and what is my favorite. Yes, I do like chocolate and candy. And my favorite is just plain chocolate, really, like a Hershey bar. I also like the candy that come in little boxes, that you get for a Valentine's Day or something. I like those. Okay, next question is from Bren, and she says, I'm envious of your pink craft room. Did you build it special or confiscate an existing room in your house? No, in 1985 we bought this 3-bedroom home. It's a ranch home. And this bedroom is the smallest one, and it was Bobby's. When he came along in 1989, it was his bedroom. Before then, we just had like an extra, like a fold-out couch for if we had a guest. And Erica was in the middle-sized room, and then of course master room. But when Erica got married and moved out, I think it was in 2000, Bobby moved from this room into her room, and then we had this extra room. So instead of making it back into a guest room, I made it into a craft room. Yeah, well, it only took from 1985 until the year 2000 to get a craft room. But it was worth the wait. So all you young girls, all you young ladies out there with the young kids, and just give it time. You'll get your room. Okay, my next question is from Sarah Sweethearts. How much of your items do you keep and how many do you give away? I'd have to say that I keep maybe about 10%, maybe less, I don't know. I don't keep that many for myself. I give most of my crochet gifts to family and to the Prince George's Hospital for the babies there. On my blog I have a group called Guardian Grandmas, and you know, I have a group of ladies and we crochet items for babies, and I take them to PG Hospital and donate them. Okay, my next question is from Jam68. How do you drink your coffee? Most of the time I drink Maxwell House International Cafe, and it's called Cafe Francais. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, probably not. So most of the time I drink that, but if I'm drinking regular, just straight up coffee, then I add vanilla creamer to it. And I am definitely a coffee drinker. I drink coffee all day long. Let's see, my next question is from Bobby, and she asks, I'd like to know more about your pink craft room, how you came up with the idea or color scheme, etc. I came up with pink because that's one of my favorite colors, pink and blue. And of course my, craft room, because Bobby moved out into the other room. Okay. Next question is from Patricia Lewis. I would love to know how you make the videos. Okay, well that's really simple. I have a Sony CyberShot camera, and there's a little icon of a film strip, so just turn it towards the film strip and then turn the on button, and there you go. Very simple, and it's easy. I still have to work on making my videos, so I'm still not all the way comfortable, as you could probably tell. From Tangled Web. I'd like to know, what was the first thing you made? Was it crocheted? Who was it for? Well, besides the 1 or 2 granny squares I made when I was in high school, when Terry taught me, I picked up crocheting again when I was pregnant with Erica. And I made baby blankets, and they were for Erica. Okay, my last question is from Uta Weingarten. And she asks, what is your favorite way of joining squares? My favorite way to join squares is the flat braid method. And I have found a set of 4 videos, and well, it's a set of 4, but it's videos showing how you do it step by step. I don't remember the lady's name who made the videos because they're not mine, but I do have that link on my blog on the right hand side where it's, go down a little bit on the sidebar and it says joining granny squares, and there's a link. Click on that link and it'll take you right to the other 4 videos, and you do have to watch all 4. Okay, and speaking of videos, Uta made one of her yarn stash, and I think her blog is called Paper Wool and Yarn. I'll have to put the link down below there. And I really did like that video. That was really nice. And Vicky Hooks had mentioned that she'd like to, or she may have to make a video, because she likes mine, and she may have to do one. But so that would be great, Vicky. I'd love to see a video from you. Yarn stash, projects, stuff like that. As you can tell, I've gotten a little bit hooked on YouTube videos of crocheting projects and yarn stashes, and goodness, you should see some of the ones on there. I thought I had a lot of yarn. No, not compared to some of the ones I've seen on YouTube. Alright, well that's it for the questions, and I want to thank you for participating. If you have any other questions, just go ahead and leave me another comment, and I'll get to it. Alright, thank you very much, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.